Hey there, science fans! Today we're diving into the fascinating world of fever. Fever isn't just an unpleasant side effect of illness, it's a powerful defense mechanism that's been around for hundreds of millions of years. Long before humans walked the earth, our fishy ancestors were already using fever to fight off infections. From insects to mammals, creatures big and small have relied on this ancient strategy to survive. Fever gives our bodies a fighting chance against those microscopic invaders that try to make us their home. So, the next time you're feeling feverish, remember, your body is waging an epic battle against tiny enemies, and a little heat is all part of the plan. Stay curious. Okay, so fever is a defense mechanism, but how does it actually work? Imagine your body has a built-in thermostat, just like the one you use to control the temperature in your home. When you're healthy, this thermostat is set to around 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit or 37 degrees Celsius. But when pathogens invade, they release special chemicals called pyrogens. Pyrogens travel to the brain and tell our internal thermostat to crank up the heat. The brain responds by sending signals to the rest of the body to generate more heat and conserve the heat it already has. Our muscles start shivering, which produces heat. Our blood vessels constrict, keeping that precious warmth inside. Many pathogens thrive at our normal body temperature, but when the heat gets turned up, they struggle to survive and reproduce. Fever is our body's way of creating an environment that's less hospitable to those unwelcome guests. Pretty neat, huh? Now let's talk about the immune system, our body's incredible defense force. Fever is like the immune system's secret weapon. When our body temperature rises, our immune cells get a boost of energy and become more active. They move faster, communicate better, and are better equipped to track down and destroy those pesky pathogens. Neutrophils, the first responders of the immune system, rush to the site of infection to gobble up invading microbes. Fever helps neutrophils do their job even better. Macrophages, the garbage collectors, clean up the battlefield after the neutrophils have done their job. Fever gives macrophages a helping hand too. Fever not only makes life difficult for pathogens, but also gives our immune system a much-needed boost. It's a win-win situation for us and a double whammy for those invading microbes. Fever reducers. To suppress or not to suppress? We've talked about how fever is a natural defense mechanism and how it helps our immune system fight off infections. But what about those over-the-counter medications that promise to bring down our temperature? Should we be suppressing fever, or should we let it run its course? Fever can be uncomfortable, especially for young children, and a high fever can sometimes lead to complications. Fever-reducing medications like ibuprofen or acetaminophen work by interfering with the production of prostaglandins, those chemical messengers that tell our brain to raise our body temperature. By blocking prostaglandins, these medications can effectively lower our fever and make us feel more comfortable. However, reducing fever might actually prolong the illness by interfering with our immune system's ability to do its job. Suppressing fever might be like taking away that boost, giving those pathogens a chance to regroup and multiply. The best approach is to talk to your doctor, who can help you weigh the pros and cons of using fever-reducing medications based on your individual circumstances. The evolutionary arms race, pathogens versus immune system. The relationship between our bodies and the microbes that try to infect us is a constant evolutionary arms race. Just like we've evolved ways to fight off infections, pathogens have also evolved ways to evade or even exploit our immune responses. Some pathogens have developed ways to hide from our immune cells, while others have figured out how to use fever to their advantage. It's a never-ending game of cat and mouse, with both sides constantly adapting and evolving new strategies. As we develop new drugs and treatments to combat infections, pathogens are always finding new ways to outsmart us. It's important for us to stay informed and make evidence-based decisions about our health. We need to work together with our healthcare providers to make the best choices for ourselves and our loved ones. So, the next time you're feeling feverish, remember that your body is engaged in an ancient battle against microscopic foes. Stay curious.